look for the building with the um. So look for the building with the sign of a sick person. Basically,
Okay. By the other gate.
other gate, other
All right.
side,
Okay.
all the way. Keep going, just all the way.
Is there a way that I can see whether or not he actually is telling the truth, or whether he's just telling me to piss off?
Well, you have to go see for yourself, I suppose.
I mean, like, is he just like, is he being nonchalant about it? Is he like actually giving me directions? Like, how is he?
Uh, you're pretty sure he's telling you, well, that what he's telling you is true, but also that you probably it's
Oh,
probably going to make it worse. Or
hang on. Okay, so just disregard all of that. I would believe him anyway because that's my fault. Um, so I would be like, okay, cool, and then I would walk to the other gate looking for a sign with the sick person on it. I guess.
yep, you see it. It's now the so Fort Mitchell is about a mile from one end to the other,
Okay.
and it's kind of sparsely populated with buildings and streets.
Okay.
Some streets have a lot of buildings, some don't. So you kind of get to the other side of the other gate
Mm-hmm.
and try to find this building, and you do, and you see that the door is intact, but it's closed.
All right.
And
So
it's
I wanna.
still,
I wanna. Yeah, okay. So in this time, is it common courtesy to walk into a store, or are stores normally houses as well? Like, how does that work?
yes, as well.
Okay. So I guess I would knock on the door then, loudly,
Oh,
like urgently, if at all possible.
yeah. Eventually, a woman comes to the door.
Sorry, one of my roommates decided to order pizza and then we go to sleep, so that was me trying to wake him up to sign for said pizza.
Ah, the old sneaky order pizza, make someone else pay for it. I used to do that all the time.
No. He paid for it already. It's just like I can't sign his name.
Yeah, you can.
But I'm not exactly playing my character in real life, so.
Mm.
And he tipped you $25. He was feeling generous tonight.
Mm.
So a very large woman opens the door. Not large height-wise, but very kind of
Hefty.
hefty. Yeah,
Hefty.
yeah, hefty.
Uh,
And she looks very annoyed.
Oh, I'm
And she-
sorry to
she's
have
kind of
disturbed
maybe
you.
One eye. She only has one eye.
Okay. I'm sorry to have disturbed you, but we have had a run-in with the local wildlife, I guess you could call it. And one of my companions was stung. It seems like it was more than just an average puncture wound. I was wondering if you've had any run-ins with these foul beasts of late, and if you have anything that you can offer us to help my ailing friend.
What? And
As
Yeah.
in what? As in like you didn't hear me? As in what? As in like the lady saying what?
the lady saying what?
Okay, all right, just checking.
Like, you didn't-
Yeah. Um, uh, okay, so I take out the head of the thing out of the bag and I hold it up and I'm like, this thing stung my friend.
You're really fond of that head bringing out thing, aren't you?
Yeah, well, it's useful. I put it back in the bag and it's like, yeah, it's got a stinger on its butt. Stung my friend in the shoulder and now he's having trouble moving about. Wondering if you have something to maybe extract the poison, maybe something he can take to reduce the poison's effects. Yeah. Did I actually manage to take any of the poison with me by any chance?
No. You could certainly. You would need a survival skill to remove.
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. No worries. Yeah. Cool. What were you saying?
Saying I want to mention that you're being rained on while she's not.
That's fine. I don't care. I sleep in the rain. It doesn't bother me.
All right. She says, "You got gold."
Depends.
Am I there, by the way, or?
I don't know. Do you want to be?
Yeah, I guess. No,
Oh
I guess
no
I'll
no.
stay behind.
You're
I'll stay behind.
showing.
I'll let him do his thing.
You're showing Alistair the wyvern drawing thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's like, of course, we have money.
All right. Bring him in. I'll set something up.
All right. He's actually. Do I know the name of the? Oh yeah, the broken knee. I
So
think.
it'd be the limping soldier.
Hey, currently we're residing over the limping soldier. I don't think he'd be able to move that much. Is it too much to ask to have him checked out there, or?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right. Well, prepare something, and I'll be back. And I trudged off into the rain again.
Meanwhile, since you're showing the scroll to Alistair, you can read this scroll. You can,
Yeah, I'm gonna read it.
You can read the language.
Oh, can I now?
He's
Excellent.
gonna read the fucking hell out of it. Just
Yeah. Oh man. It's actually like some kind of like play dragon, summer edition. I'm just like, whoa. Yeah, I read it for the articles. Alright.
for the record, I didn't get the Play Dragon reference until the article comment. I was like, Play Dragon? Like, there's some traveling troupe of actors, and they put on dragon. What is he talking? Oh, it's genius. That's fucking great.
I don't
Anyway,
want to
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll take a look at this particular scroll. It's so it's got an image of the wyvern on it, I assume. Like, very
hang on, let me
similar
get you
to
the
what we
actual
encountered.
link of it.
That'd be good.
Yes.
That's what it reads, and that's translated.
Here is the actual thing. If you scroll down, just ignore all that other stuff to the one with the wyvern on it. You'll see it there.
There we go.
And now I'm going to give you what that really means. So do you see the translation in your private chat, Luke?
Yep.
And this is what it really means.
He rolls that you just read it horribly.
Okay.
Oh, man, I'm so interested now. I'm so interested to know what it says.
Anyway, so Walzer makes his way back to the inn in the rain, nearly tripping over a homeless person.
All right. As I walk in, he throws another tankard at the guy. Again, this time hitting him. He looks at me, he smiles, and he's like, "You're in my smoke." I'm like, "Yeah, no." And I walk upstairs, and
Apparently, Walzer has become incredibly drunk at some point
yeah.
and has hallucinated his entire way back.
Yeah, something like that.
Huff
We're
and
not even
wyvern
sure if the
blood.
old lady is real.
Yeah. So I walk into the room without knocking, and I shut the door behind me.
But you can see through it, remember? You can see through the door.
I still walk in, I guess.
Steps through the hole.
Yeah, I jumped through the hole, swan dive through it. Yeah.
I imagine you reach your hand through, unlock it or something. Yeah, it's not locked anyway. But yeah, anyway, you're in the room.
What are those two doing? Are they kissing?
Yeah, I think they're laying in the bed next to each other, reading the scroll together.
Okay.
Just snuggled up.
That's the only way they could do it together. I swear.
Right.
Like
I,
ghost style,
it's
they're
very
like
cold.
sort of molding clay together or whatever. No. I walk in and I
Molded
you
clay.
got it, yeah. I walk in and I tell them about the hefty lady who's willing to do something to help, but it's going to cost money, and I'm not sure how helpful it's going to be because I didn't even get to see inside of the studio. That it's on the other side of town, so it might be a little hard for Alistair to make it there without too much pain.
I should be alright. I've been thinking about what I need, and essentially, as long as she's got some creosote and some elder, I should be able to make a salve myself. Or you can just slap that on. That should be able to get poison out. But this scroll is really interesting. I'm
What was the second
going
word you
through.
said, by the way? You said creosote and...
Creosote bush and elder. Those two are both used for drawing out poisons.
Okay.
In which setting?
You would have to get the leaves. Oh, well, you can use anything on the elder, like the leaf, the bark, or the flower. The
No, you mean so
creosote bush.
which D&D setting are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I've got kind of my own herbalism stuff, and I would tell you that whenever you were going to do.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
it's
that's just what I know from
okay.
my,
Yeah,
my own just knowledge.
we'll say that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll check with you with that anyway. But yeah, so yeah, as long as she's got those two. But yeah, this scroll, it's it looks to be related to a lot of velocity and manipulating it. It's alteration. It's a good thing because I'm pretty savvy. This is one of my schools. Oh bloody hell, that shoulder hurts.
Gets Australian real quick for some.
Oh, bloody hell, mate! Oh,
Bloody
yeah,
Drongo,
Also,
the
that's
bloody...
my,
We just kind of lean over.
That's
the
my-
poison's getting to it.
He's
that's
delirious.
that's my Wyvern Falls.
Your
Wyvern
local
Falls, yeah.
local slang is
Drawl just comes
Australian.
back in all of a
Oh,
sudden.
I love it. Love it.
Did a wyvern eat your baby?
Quite possibly.
That's what I
yes.
came up. That's what I wanted to say, but I thought I'd put something nice on for the old thistle. Anyway, yeah, looking at this scroll, I'm like, oh yeah, I know what this spell is. It's Expeditious Retreat, if I remember my lessons correctly. It's a bit hard to recall now. Yeah. So when's this large lady getting here?
Oh, she's not coming here. She's well and truly too large to fit outside her door frame. So we're going to have to go to her.
Damn. Have to go to her?
Yeah.
Ugh. Alright.
Had it. All right. So, as we leave, we get the
Or
bottle.
you being in the room and not saying anything at this point, because I forgot he was there.
Yeah.
We'll say he will kind of get in front of the door and put his hand up. Like, I don't think you want to go to a doctor here. Basically, all they do is lop off limbs.
Interesting. Did you, in your experience, Murray, with the physicians here, or maybe physicians is the wrong word, with the quacks here,
What's there?
would they have materials? Because if we can just get what Alistair needs, he says he's fine.
I really doubt that any doctor in here has any kind of herbalism knowledge or
Do you know if there's like a alchemist or something like that here? Is alchemy a thing in this world, by the way, Graham?
yes, but it's all magic. So, but like an herbalist, like a forest witch or something, would be more.
Alright.
Not anywhere in.
Well,
There is a. You did pass several buildings that did look like churches, though.
Hmm.
You're trying to find a cleric.
Okay.
You saw a symbol, or rather, you saw a building which had a symbol like etched into the door, which was looked like a flaming brazier. And that doesn't mean anything to you. I'm not sure.
Okay, no, I don't have anything religious that I can base it
Yeah.
off, so
Do you know anything about religion?
no.
Several.
Okay, well, I turned to Alistair, it's like, are these things, do they grow wild in the forest?
Yep, you can. There are elder around. We'd have to probably go deeper into the forest to find it. And creosote, bit rarer, but it shouldn't be too difficult. I think we should listen to what Murray's saying. Maybe I'll make sure to patch myself up around the neck and the head, and I'll see what we can do while we're on the road. I haven't gotten worse, so hopefully, as long as I can keep myself a little bit rested. We're still traveling with Murray as well, aren't we, Murray?
Yeah. Still got about another day's travel to the fall.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. If you could find a place for me to stow me in the back, I'd be able to. Maybe we could take a pit stop I could look for some stuff, and that can help me out there. So I'll travel. We can maybe take a small detour. I know that there's a particular place. We're getting closer to Wyvern Falls. I've been here. I know that there's some stuff in the woods.
Sure.
All right, cool.
Okay.
All right then. Or maybe we'll just I'll just patch myself up for the night.
Oh,
We'll see what we can do.
Pardon? Here comes the sun coming up.
Alrighty.
You've had your full day's sleep, though. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess. I don't suppose we can get a move on then. This town reeks of shit and piss and dead horses.
And dead people.
Yeah, that's true. Though dead horses and dead
horses
people
and
tend to
Bible.
smell the same. So.
Yeah. And you don't want to get struck by wood Zeus, so...
Yeah, right.
Alright, well, yeah. There's not much, standing here is only just going to cost us more wine or more money, so we'd best be off.
All right. Is there anything in the room that's of any value whatsoever?
Not at all.
All right then. I
What
make
is
another
the
hole in
shit?
the wall before we leave.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay, sure.
No, I don't. Wait, okay, so I guess we make our way out, and back onto the road.
Okay.
As we leave, I say to the barkeep, "Enjoy that wine. Apparently, we won't be staying here. It's a bit of a shithole."
He says he takes a swig of the wine that you gave him.
And we leave. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you leave. You go all the way down to the other gate. Leave, no problem. There's no getting a total leave or anything like that. So.
Mm-hmm. Told to leave.
You go on through. Continue north.
Yeah.
So about 8 hours from here to Wyvern Falls normally. So about halfway there. You want to stop, or before then, about halfway? Do you want to stop, or the back half?
We'll stop maybe about halfway. Because that's...
Is it still raining, by the way, or are we out of the rain now?
It's still raining.
Okay.
All right. So you get out yourself, or you kind of give instructions, or
Yeah, I'll ask Walter there, see if he can help me forage for...
Can you describe the route for me?
Oh, the elder is a type of tree. It's you don't need to look for wood. It'll be this particular thing. I'll describe. I don't know what elder looks like.
It
so
looks
I'll just
really
describe it.
old.
It's-
No.
Yeah, and the roots they don't do well this season. But if you can,
You mean the crocus bush? Or
the
whatever?
creosote bush, yeah, it doesn't do well. It's seasonal, so even if you can find like a broken sprig or something, and I kind of describe it to you, and we'll look around.
All right.
okay, so
we can find
Alistair, go and make an herbalism check for the elder. See if you can locate it. And once again, I want to keep in mind that if it's not there, you can't find it. So
Yep, that's cool.
it may not be there. But anyway, go and make an herbalism check.
Alrighty.
So
What was that?
16 is what I have here on my sheet.
So you roll a 1d20 and then. Nice.
Yeah, no problem. You've got there. You find
Alright.
you find it.
Okay. Now I've got to hopefully find some creosote bush as well.
Since that's rare, I'm going to give -2 to that. So you need to roll 14 of us.
Alright.
Is it still raining?
Oh,
Still raining. All right.
just out.
Yeah, unfortunately, either it's not there or you just can't find it.
Alright, that's fair enough.
No.
Alright, well, Elder will...
If you move, basically, you can make another check if you move a mile in any direction.
maybe I can... Oh, well. I'm got Walsey. He's looking around as well. Maybe I can ask if he can do a thing, but I don't know if he can do a herbalism check.
He's just going by your instructions, basically. Your check is his check.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, we've got the Elder, so... I'll just
We can go out another mile and do another check.
Alright, we'll go out and do one more check then.
All right, for the bush, sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll roll again. Huh, it's taking a while to go through.
Try roll again.
Nope, there we go. 6. Or at least it says that in mine.
It's not showing up here.
Not seeing that here. Are you still
Same.
Alright.
That's fine. Yes, okay, you do happen upon some of the bush you're looking for.
Alrighty, excellent. Let's see. Alright, I'm able to basically just, with the elder, all I do is I'll grab some of the bark that I had, I will put it in my mouth, chew it for about a few minutes until it becomes pasty, and then chuck it on the shoulder. It hurts a fair bit, but I'll just hold it there for the time being. Hopefully that'll help it out. And then with the... oh, there we go. Apparently Roll20 just told me that my connection has been interrupted. Alright, so that's why. And then with the creosote bush, I'll get the leaves and squeeze the juices in my hand until they're pasty. Put that around the neck, around the wounds of my neck and on top of my head to help get rid of the bacterial, because I have no idea what that thing was eating. It's a carnivore, so it's probably got stuff in there. And that's about as best as I can do. The elder bark will have dried on my shoulder by then, so all I have to do is just keep a hand on.
Yeah, I just want to give you one. I'm going to do one more herbalism check, see if you can apply correctly and all that kind of stuff.
Yep, no worries. Alright, we'll do one more of those.
Do you refresh or
Yeah,
anything?
you should refresh your page.
Yeah, I'll have to refresh. Alright. Do it.
This rain is really soothing. I'm just going to put that out there.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like playing Minecraft for the first time and you get the rain in your house and...
Yeah.
Anyway, alright, I'll just do a roll. Hopefully that'll pop up now.
Yep. Very good.
There we go.
All right. Yep. You've applied the salve or whatever you call it correctly, and you managed to. At least you think you managed to do what you were trying to do, but we'll wait and see what happens. See if that goes.
Yeah.
So
It's not going to happen immediately, so yeah.
certainly not. So eventually, you're coming down. The rain eventually does stop. Farther north you go. And that's very quiet.
And now my life is empty.
Yeah.
Starting to think maybe like the ambient noise needs to be a more constant thing. Go get some birds and shit. Just chirp, chirp, motherfucker.
I don't know if I could deal with birds chirping.
like
Just have the raptors just turn it down, or just...
All right, 4 hours. Oh yeah, about 4 hours, we'll say. So the party comes upon, and Alistair, you would know certainly who these guys are. You come across a squad of what look to be 6 dwarves, and that are all armored. One of which they're kind of in a set of 4, and then one in the front and one in the back. The one in the back is wielding a trident, and on the trident is a flag that depicts basically a reptilian beast with its head being chopped with a head and an axe. They're all armored in what appear to be ringmail. They have different hair. One of them's got cornrows. One of them's got, wavy hair. They all have beards with various numbers of braids in them. And the lead dwarf will kind of make his way, farther from the squad. He's got 6 braids in his beard. And actually, Alistair, if you want to make an anthropology check, see if that means anything.
Yep.
Oh, damn, how many checks do you got, man? I'm kind of jelly.
He's got
All right,
same as you, I think.
it's a D20 again, I assume?
Yeah,
I see
D20.
if here, yeah.
Alright.
All right, yeah, you definitely know. The number of braids in a dwarf's beard indicates how close he is to like the head position of his house, basically.
Nice.
Yeah.
So basically, if you have basically a ponytail, means you're the father of the house. You're the patriarch of that house. And if you then the more braids you have, the farther away you are from the patriarchy.
Oh, cool. Okay, I thought it was the other way around. Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
All right. So this guy, doing a quick count, you see that the guy who's presenting himself forward has the least number of raids in his beard, 6. Some of 8, 14, 11, 13 is what you see. The other dwarves, they all have different weapons. This one that's coming up to you, you see that he is wielding an axe, where most of the axe head takes up the entire width of his back, and like half basically is twice as tall as he is.
Can you remind me, Graham, what was Bazarek?
Azakrak is Dwarven Common,
Okay.
so basically trade language among dwarves.
All right. Well, seeing that he's a dwarf, I guess I'll go up to him and I'll talk to him in
Well,
Dwarven.
actually, you're still riding with Murray, and actually he'll wave to Murray first.
Oh, okay.
And he says, "Hail, travelers! Murray, you bring guests, I see." And he speaks with a very Beach-Christian bent
Oh,
to
okay.
his
Cool.
voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does speak the same. He does speak the common. And Murray says, "Oh yes, they are off to slay the scourge of Wyvern Falls. From the way they tell it, they were quite adept last night at slaying the beasts." And he'll point to the head of that bag.
Yeah. I carry it around for good luck.
Yeah. And the dwarf says, "Oh yes, we've kept the majority at bay from traveling further south. Seems to me some of them slipped through our axes, eh?" And they all laugh. Any news from the west? Murray says, "None to speak of, really. Good. Say, have you managed to acquire any cinnamon on your travels? The missus insists I go to the capital and buy some. Does she know what I do for a living?" And all the dwarves laugh again. Murray says, "As a matter of fact, I've acquired a pinch or two," and Murray fishes out a vial of cinnamon from his vest. "For you, Bolvor, just a couple arches is fine." And the lead dwarf fishes out some Beach-Christian copper pieces and hands them over to Murray, who hands the vial in turn. And he says, "Thank you, Sir Halfling." He says, "Dwarf." And the caravan continues unless you want to say something.
Yeah, I'll chime up and I'll greet the dwarf in Bazarek, and I'll ask him just like how fares the people of Wyvern's Falls? You said you encountered these beasts. What have you heard from there? What have you heard from them?
And so he will say, once again in Bezekrak, in return. I believe Walzer also knows what they're saying. Oral does not.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So he says, "Yeah, it seems to me they are in fact wyverns. Small ones though, like juvenile ones. One of my boys. I normally have another guy, but he got stung and he's been out of commission for today and yesterday, I think.
All right.
We've killed about and he kind of counts on his fingers. He says, 10th one this morning, I think. Further south.
That's impressive, but then again, from what I remember of you dwarves from my childhood, that shouldn't come as a surprise to me. In any way, I would suggest that you use either elder or creosote bush for your friend. It might help. I've tried it myself. We've yet to see if it'll be good.
Oh, is that right? Well, yeah, we'll see. You have some?
I have some elder here. Unfortunately, I did use all the creosote here, and I'll hand over some extra bark strips and some leaves. Yep. There we go.
Right. What's this in? You just kind of hit it against the wound.
You scoop out the wound with the bark. You're like,
You kind of dig
First off,
dig it out.
yeah. First off, you can either wet it or chew it, and then just leave the bark or the leaves on the wound for a while. Leave it to dry, and after a few days, it should help to bring out whatever toxin is in there. It'll fall off of its own accord, and that's usually when it's done.
All right.
Anyway,
I kind of look at it weirdly, and
I hope I hope your dwarven friend feels much better, and happy huntings.
and it says safe travels. Then, yep, back at you.
Yep. Alrighty.
All right, continue along. All right, so another 4 hours pass.
mm-hmm.
Uneventfully, the party travels past the Valley of Thousand Statues. Done with that. That's gone. Nothing happened. Basilisks tend to be territorial and don't venture out if food is available. The hills continue. Birds fly overhead. A mountain lion seen in the distance. Prairie dogs run about as they are wont to do.
I guess while this is going on, I will slip 2 copper to our small halfling
Yeah.
traveler, and I'd like to buy the rest of the cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
I knew this
have
would
evil
fucking
intent.
come up. I knew this would
I've
fucking
been-
come up.
I've been eyeing it since he gave us the big long list. It just wasn't ever an appropriate moment. But,
Yeah.
no.
Maybe
I'm
that's
gonna
why
ask
the
him to try to
DM got
sell.
rid of it real